In this video, we consider method of separation of variables. Suppose that the given PDE contains n independent variables x1, x2, etc. xn and one dependent variable u. In method of separation of variable, we assume that the dependent variable u can be expressed as u of x1, x2, x3, etc. xn equal to x1 of x1 into x2 of x2 into x3 of x3 etc. xn of xn, where capital Xi is a function of small xi only. That is, capital X1 is a function of the independent variable small x1 and capital X2 is a function of the independent variable small x2 etc. Capital Xn is a function of the independent variable small xn. That is, we write the dependent variable u as the product of n functions capital X1, capital X2, etc. capital Xn. Substituting the above equation in the given PDE, we get n ordinary differential equations, one in each of the unknown function xi, which can be solved using method of separation of variables. Now we consider an example of method of separation of variables. Solved by method of separation of variables, dou u by dou x equal to 2 into dou u by dou t plus u. Given the condition u of x0 equal to 6 e raised to minus 3x. Now we consider the solution of this PDE. Then the first step is assume that the dependent variable is the product of two functions, each of which involves only one of the independent variables. And in this PDE, u depends on x and t. Therefore, u is the dependent variable and x and t are the independent variables. Hence, we can write u equal to x of x into t of t, where capital X is a function of the independent variable small x alone and capital T is a function of the independent variable small t alone. Now we consider step 2, that is, find the partial derivatives with respect to the independent variables. That is, here we have to find dou u by dou x and dou u by dou t. First we consider dou u by dou x. Here u equal to xt. When we have to differentiate u with respect to small x, capital T is a constant since t is a function of small t alone. Therefore, dou u by dou x equal to capital T into derivative of capital X with respect to small x, that is x dash t. Then similarly, when we differentiate u with respect to small t, capital X is a constant since capital X is a function of small x alone. Therefore, dou u by dou t equal to capital X into derivative of capital T with respect to small t, that is t dash. Therefore, dou u by dou t equal to x t dash. Then step 3 is substitute u equal to xt, dou u by dou x equal to x dash t and dou u by dou t equal to x t dash in the given question. Then the PDE become x dash t equal to 2 into x t dash plus xt. Step 4 is rewrite the equation in variable separable form. That is, simply bring x to one side and t to the other side of the equation. That is, x dash t equal to x into 2t dash plus t. Then on separating the variables, we get x dash by x equal to 2t dash plus t the whole divided by t. Since x and t are independent variable, the above equation can hold only when each side of the equation is equal to some common constant, say k. That is, x dash by x equal to 2t dash plus t by t is equal to k. Step 5 is after separating the variables, integrate both sides of the equation to get the solution. In some questions, we have to solve the ordinary differential equation obtained after converting to variable separable form. We have x dash by x equal to 2t dash plus t by t equal to k. Now we consider x dash by x equal to k. We have x dash equal to derivative of capital X with respect to small x. Then substituting this value we get dx by d small x into 1 by x equal to k. Then on cross multiplying we get dx by x equal to k into dx. Then we integrating. On integrating we get integral dx by x is log x equal to integral k dx is kx plus log c1. Then we take exponential on both sides. We have e raised to log x equal to e raised to kx plus log c1. We have e raised to log x is x and e raised to kx plus log c1 is same as e raised to kx into e raised to log c1. Therefore we have capital X equal to e raised to kx into e raised to log c1. E raised to log c1 is c1. Therefore we get capital X equal to c1 e raised to kx. Now we consider 2t dash plus t by t equal to k. That is 2t dash by t plus 1 equal to k. That is same as t dash by t equal to k minus 1 by 2. Then we have t dash equal to derivative of capital T with respect to small t. Then substituting the value of t dash we get dt by dt into 1 by t equal to k minus 1 by 2. Then on cross multiplying we get dt by t equal to k minus 1 by 2 dt. Then integrating we get log t equal to k minus 1 by 2 t plus log c2. Then we take exponential on both sides. We have e raised to log t equal to e raised to k minus 1 by 2 t plus log c2. We have e raised to log t is same as t and splitting the right side we get e raised to k minus 1 by 2 into t into e raised to log c2. E raised to log c2 is same as c2. Thus we have t equal to c2 e raised to k minus 1 by 2 into t. We have u equal to xt. Substituting the values of x and t, we get u of xt equal to c1 c2 e raised to kx into e raised to k minus 1 by 2 into t. That is equation 1. And this will be the final solution if boundary conditions are not given in the question. If boundary conditions are given, then we have to find the values of constants and substitute in equation 1. Step 6 is find the values of the constants. Here the boundary condition is given as u of x0 equal to 6 e raised to minus 3x. That is when t equal to 0, u is 6 e raised to minus 3x. Then put t equal to 0 in equation 1 and equating the right hand side of 1 and 2. That is c1 c2 e raised to kx equal to 6 e raised to minus 3x. Then equating both sides we get c1 c2 equal to 6 and k equal to minus 3. Then substituting these values, that is the values of c1 c2 and k in equation 1, we get the complete solution as u of xt equal to 6 e raised to minus of 3x plus 2t. Now we consider one more example of method of separation of variables. That is, consider this question. Solved by method of separation of variables. Dou square z by dou x square minus 2 into dou z by dou x plus dou z by dou y equal to 0. In this PD, z is the dependent variable and x and y are the independent variable. So first we assume z equal to x of x into y of y. That is, capital X is a function of small x alone and capital Y is a function of small y alone. Now we have to find the partial derivatives. So first we consider dou z by dou x. That is, we have to differentiate z partially with respect to x. Then y is a constant since capital Y is a function of small y alone. Therefore we have dou z by dou x equal to x dash y. Then similarly we have dou square z by dou x square is x double dash y and dou z by dou y is x y dash. Then substituting these partial derivatives in the given PD, we get x double dash y minus 2x dash y plus x y dash equal to 0. Separating the variables, we get x double dash minus 2x dash by x equal to minus y dash by y. Since x and y are independent variable, the above equation can hold only when each side of the equation is equal to some common constant, say k. That is, x double dash minus 2x dash by x equal to minus y dash by y equal to k. Now we consider x double dash minus 2x dash by x equal to k. That is same as x double dash minus 2x dash minus kx equal to 0. It is an ordinary linear equation. So for solving, we consider the auxiliary equation. And its auxiliary equation is m square minus 2m minus k equal to 0. On solving, the roots of the auxiliary equation 1 plus or minus root of 1 plus k. That is, here the roots are real and distinct. Therefore, we have x equal to c1 e raised to 1 plus root of 1 plus k x plus c2 e raised to 1 minus root of 1 plus k into x. Now we consider minus y dash by y equal to k, where y dash equal to derivative of capital Y with respect to small y. Then on substituting the value of y dash, we get dy by y equal to minus k dy. Then on integrating, we have log y equal to minus ky plus log c3. Then taking exponential on both sides, we get e raised to log y equal to e raised to minus ky plus log c3. E raised to log y is y. Therefore, we have capital Y equal to c3 e raised to minus ky. We have z equal to x into y. Substituting the values of x and y, we get z equal to c1 e raised to 1 plus root of 1 plus kx plus c2 e raised to 1 minus root of 1 plus kx into c3 e raised to minus ky. Then we denote c1 c3 equal to some k1. c1 c3 equal to k1 and c2 c3 equal to k2. Therefore, we have the complete solution is z equal to k1 e raised to 1 plus root of 1 plus kx plus k2 e raised to 1 minus root of 1 plus kx into e raised to minus ky is the required complete solution.